This is what it actually looks like. I just noticed this. Just noticed these little shards of glass. Wow. Remind me not to drive out this way, and I know I've already done it once before, so I've been using the electric a lot more. Down to my last 6 gallons of water. Must have got a little chilly last night. Yeah. Just a little morning hike in the woods. Whole bunch of boulders piled up. Been a few days since I've started my van up. Yep, I think I've been to this spot for 4 days. I think so. California law requires this station to provide free air and water for automotive purposes. Huh, where's the water? Where's the water? Those may have been the restrooms back in the day. The handle there, the turn knob, is conveniently busted off, so I don't know if someone did that on purpose or if I'll have to check the law and see if California still requires stations to supply free water. There we go. I'm not quite centered, but well, for what I'm doing and how far I'm going, it'll be okay. Right behind the rock there, or in front of the rock, whatever way you want to put it, but there's a lot of roots there that I chopped up, so if there was anything here, the roots should be helping hold it in. Nothing showing up in the black box. I'm not going to go crazy and take all this. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out, and I just want to see if there's any traces of anything in here. Hey, there they are. Good morning, friends, and well, I'm back at my secret spot, which, by the way, friends, I came up with some gold last night. I went out and did a little bit of panning, and I came across a spot that I wasn't even going to that spot, but I came across this spot when I was walking to another spot that I wanted to check out. All right, you want to check it out, guys? This is what I found last night. I'm gonna probably work this spot with a sluice box today, or actually I am going to work it with a sluice box. Nothing crazy, but I guess I would say it's the best pan that I've seen this year. All year. It's the best pan I've seen all year. And, well, got a couple little finds in there. I mean, it's not real coarse gold, guys, but nevertheless, this is what I found yesterday, and I just caught it walking by here. I was actually going back down there to do a pan. And anyways, I saw the bedrock here. I saw the iron rocks. There were a few rusty rocks sticking out of the sand, and that's why I originally stopped. And then I dug down and investigated a little bit, and well, after a few pans, I found gold. ahead and do a clean out. I think I have 5 buckets through. I'm not seeing any gold on top of the black mat there, which, you know, the other day I found a flake looking, I mean, I'll call it a flake, I guess. See that right there? That's a small piece of gold. All right, there it is. That's what I've got so far out of that hole right there, friends. Today is the start of day number 9 on the low carb regimen. Ketosis activated. Well, this rock really needs to come out of here. I wouldn't mind. I really want to get what's underneath there. I just don't feel good about the material this way, but I have ran stuff similar to it and there has been gold in it, which really surprises me because of how loose it is. I'm just afraid that most of it is that beach sand that's mixed in with the gravel, and I'm pretty much carrying junk over to the box, but the only way I'm going to know is if I actually run some of it. That was just an exercise program straight up this morning. Yeah, for 5 buckets, this is not good. But we tried to go a different direction and we found out that, well, it does not pay. Oh, yeah. I was able to get that rock to come out. It was sitting right there. There wasn't a lot of material around it, but there was some. And, well, I filled it up and ran it through the sluice box, and I think there was more gold out of that one bucket than there was my last 5 buckets out of this crap.
Van smells like campfire smoke, dashboard cracked, steering wheel broke. But she runs and she gets me there, that's all I need, I swear. Some days color, some days none, still smiling when the day is done. If I eat cheap and dream big, that's a deal I'm willing to live. Peanut butter, gold dust, both get stuck, both mean trust. One fills me up, one keeps me free.
No.
That's a rich life to me. Bread in the bag, dirt on my boots, living off hope and a river truth. Might not have much, but I got enough. Peanut butter and gold dust.
There's the workings. Remove the boulders and fill a bucket up, and back to the sluice we go. Good morning, friends. Showers have been off and on, but I really wouldn't say they've been showers. It's just been misting on and off. Well, it's just shy of 11 o'clock. Let me go ahead and put my pants on. Yeah, that's right. I got one pair of jeans that fit right now. And all my sweatpants are, well, they're all dirty and poison oak infested. So I got tore up. Look at that. Look at that arm, friends. Look at that. Holy crap. And then you got the big old sores. Poison oak. I don't know how well this stuff really looks, but I was down here walking around earlier and I thought, well, we got this. Whoa. We've also got this that we could tear into, start pushing into that corner there. I'm pretty sure this is poisonous, and well, I have quite the poison oak deal going on right now. So yeah, guys, I just about took the other day off because I thought staying out of the weeds and the grasses would be a good thing to do with this old poison oak deal. This one was oozing last night. The night before, I didn't really get any sleep because it was constant, like, oh man, all night long, just on fire. Anyhow, went prospecting anyway because, well, I have an insurance payment that I need to come up with at the end of April, and I would really like to find the gold to make the payment, because if this is the lifestyle that I'm going to live, and this is the lifestyle that, yeah, I'm going to live, I need to be able to produce gold to pay my bills. So Went prospecting yesterday, and we're gonna go ahead and let the video roll. Look at this interesting piece of machinery. We'll have to get that out of the river. More than likely, this probably came floating down the river this year. And that's just shows you the power of the river, friends. 20 minutes later, and this is what we come up with. Wasn't my quite my original vision, but it's working. What's up, friends? I think we're like 9 buckets in. Finally, get this big boy out of the way. That is going to be the last bucket of the evening. I did a rock count over here. Piled up the number of buckets that we did, so let's go ahead and let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 buckets. I feel like it was a good day at the gold mine. I mean, I don't think we broke any records or anything like that, but there's actually gold in the top of the box. Well, what do you think, guys? Yeah, it always looks a little bit better underneath the water. But you can see there's pieces of gold that have been caught today. Hopefully there's some gold in this. We're gonna get all the stuff off the top of the box and keep it separate, since it was such a phenomenal day up there. Well, that is what came off the top of the box. The black mat. We still have to clean out what was in the carpets. Top of the box, and that's what was inside the box. So put those two together. That is everything we've got since we've been here, friends. Well, here, I still got the other vial of the creek stuff, but there's not much in there. I'm not even gonna put it on the scale. I just know I need to keep getting piles and piles and piles, and we need to keep putting them together, and I think we need to get another pile like that, and then we should be able to pay the insurance man. And this is the makeshift shower tonight. Usually I just stand out here in my birthday suit, but I figured, well, I got into a little bit of poison oak somehow, and I needed a little bit longer of a shower to scrub things down.